be able to unmute our mics now. There we go. And, whoa. Something didn't sound right. All right. Let's see how it sounds here on the. You have unmute our mics now. There we go.
Yeah, I'm good.
Ooh. All right. Now let's see though. I think I'm hearing some. You have an open window that's not muted.
No. Yeah, it's muted.
Okay. Actually, now it sounds better. All right. And all right. Now on the lower left, if you need to private chat something, it's right there.
Okay.
And we pull the chat up here. I can even watch this. We can even overlay it into us.
Oh, nice.
And we can highlight right through there. And I don't know if you're able to or not. So to type messages through there at the bottom of it.
Don't know.
I can say hi.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you will be able to, Zoe, because you're on a phone.
Tablet.
All right, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go through here. Branton saying hello.
What's up, Brandon?
And Uncle Smiley, thank you for coming. Hello.
What's up, Uncle Smiley?
Oh, Stream Elements telling us we are now live. Oh, I need to change it on my Twitter. Oh, well, on my Twitch. Well, eventually we're going to have our own channel for that.
Yeah.
Too. I did create the channel tonight for Northern Illinois Aquatics. I just don't have any logos or anything in there yet. So, Smiley, what is your actual name, or do you prefer Smiley? So, Joel, okay, is Smiley. AV is good. And Streambots is running, but I'm not. All right. It shouldn't even be showing up because I have them both off. I have them off for both. I have Stream Elements running one for the just kind of announce the watch for the Northern Illinois. Actually, I can put that in there if I want to now because to get people to subscribe. Yeah, I just created a channel under mine. But I think with this, we could both send it to our channel, individual channels too, if we wanted to. But like I said, it's all part of that 190.
Right. I see so.
I don't have a custom URL yet for it. We don't have any subscribers. All right. And let's see. There we go. And we got anybody else? Okay, no.
I did a major weeding in the bow front yesterday.
Oh, cool.
So you look like I took out a salad.
I moved the valve that was.
Oh, did you?
I moved it upstairs into the under gravel filter because I read that it actually is good, better for it. So kind of like this looks good on everything here. You want to come down and say hi to Zoe?
You want my pencil?
Yeah, go ahead and set it there and then lean in.
Oh. There's Lily.
Hi, Layla. Hi.
Have you had any chocolates yet?
I have that exact shirt.
She likes them. Oh, you like her shirt?
I have that exact stick shirt.
Oh, cool. You guys can twin. Okay, she's going back up now. All right. So that's the only thing I really did this week. That and I kind of moved all my plants, the swords in the 55 down to this end, so that I have all my filtration at the other end, and it basically it's pushing all the oxygenated air all the way around, and I've got full bore going on the filter. Just basically it's 2 sponge filters. I just got nothing but sponge inside I got the pre-spilt filter sponge and then sponge inside that hang on the back, and then the sponge filter going down that end. And that I got some new plants this weekend from Steven and Jenna.
Oh yeah, I remember I jumped on your stream when you got those.
Yeah. So I put the crypt in there, the Ludwigia in here, and the Hygrophilia, Coriambosa compacta, I think is what it was called. Yes. That he sent. So other than that, it's not been a whole lot going on. But the valves actually already turned green. So
nice.
Take upstairs. So now hopefully it'll just catch up and take off.
Ooh. I don't know. I'm tired. I didn't do a whole lot of work today. I was up by the Bucks Arena today.
By where?
Up in by the Milwaukee Bucks Arena.
Oh, okay.
We were doing there's a Carson's Rib House right next to it, and we were cleaning their grease trap today, so I was right up by the Bucks Arena. I was like, oh, I hope there's not a playoff game. I mean, we were out of there by 11 o'clock anyway, so wouldn't have mattered anyways, but I was like, oh no.
Yeah, they're not in a playing game, were they?
No, they don't. Their first game's tomorrow, so I was like, phew.
Yeah, and then I know we have wolves and hogs
on Saturday. Yep.
Yeah,
and
the start of the
there's
playoffs,
a potential scenario where they're going to play each other in the first round.
Yeah, I think that's what I was seeing is that
it's either they're playing the Ice Hogs or either playing Grand Rapids or the Wolves. So I don't know what exactly the seeding is, but I know my aunt actually texted me yesterday. She's like, "Do you want 4 free playoff tickets for the Ice Hogs game?" I was like, "Heck yeah!"
Yeah, I know they have. Well, they have a game against each other tomorrow. So
yep, tomorrow's the Wolves' last home game.
So I think that
tonight's last Ice Hogs home game too.
Yeah. So and then I think there's I know they only have a couple. I think they only have another half a week or something.
I think they're done Monday or Tuesday. I think.
Okay.
Branton said, "Any new fish?" No, not lately, anyways.
Yeah, me neither.
I was just thinking about it the other day. I got plenty of room in my bow front tank. I want to get some tetras. I'm not sure what kind yet. But I was talking with Samantha about it. I was like, we got plenty of room here.
Do you want us to put out the link? And if anybody else wants to come up, they can.
Oh yeah, I don't care. Sure.
They can, because we really don't have a topic tonight. So
no, yeah.
Where the hell was it here? Design.
Trying to think the last fish I bought. Oh, her Molly that died on me again. I have like the worst luck with Mollies lately. I bought another Dalmatian balloon Molly and it died like 2 weeks later. But I think I might. I don't know what I want in another tank. I know I want to get some more cardinals for the one out here in the living room because I just like the way they look in there.
I think I might do some cardinals in that one upstairs eventually.
Nice.
Put them in with the rest of the other tetras. And why is it not letting me?
Tried to put Zoe Snail back in the tank yesterday again.
It is. What the hell's up with that?
One of them keeps deciding to get out.
Okay.
No, did you see if he's in the tank now? Both of them? There were 3, so I don't know where the third one went.
It's weird. On YouTube, it will not let me pin the message.
It popped up in the chat.
Yeah, I see it. It's in the chat, but it's not allowing me to pin it. And I wonder why. Oh, probably because I sent it through Restream.
Maybe.
Well, we're gonna attempt 2 hours. If it
Yeah.
goes at least till 8, because I don't want to walk over Steven. So, but it's also going to be very dependent on how many people we have in the chat. So, if I didn't have my issues earlier today, it probably would have picked up. Got Glow Light Daniels.
Nice.
From Peplin next week. Was that some you won in the auction, Smiley? Okay, might hop up after you eat. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna be up for a bit.
Good. Yeah.
Can you tell me where you want to move?
What? No.
That is weird. It'll let me pin it on Twitch, but not on YouTube. And I could do Rumble if I had the $190 account. I could do Rumble too. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I'll see if the other. I know StreamYards is not very. It's expensive, way more. It's like I want to say it's $33 a month if I pay per yearly, $45 if I don't a month, and it's like that's just crazy,
Right.
And then I wonder why.
I will not be on next Friday because that's the playoff game. So.
Okay. Oh, I think I know what happened. I didn't customize any of this. Oh, I did. That is weird why it's not. Details. Oh, well. This is what it is. Okay, you purchased them from them? I'm literally a hop, skip, and a jump from them. I think I'm at least maybe 3 hours, possibly, from Peplin and Roxanne. I mean, I'm trying to get my wife to go up for the barbecue that weekend if we're not playing a show. They made, I don't know if you saw, did you watch any of that last weekend? The auction that they had on his channel for that?
No, I did not.
God, they made like over 5,000.
Oh, wow.
For their wedding.
Nice.
It'd be the best pizza party ever. I'm in Woodstock. I'm 20 minutes south of the board, Branton. I think I'm about an hour south of you. If you're in Janesville.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Very cool. I think I saved that.
right, I'm back.
All right. Oh, I thought I did save it. I guess I didn't.
Fins and Feathers is this weekend.
Did what?
Why did they do? No, next weekend. Yeah. Next Sunday.
What's that?
Fins and Feathers Fest.
Oh,
Swap. It's in Round Lake.
I think I'm saving myself for Greenwater because it's on a Saturday.
Mm.
I can go during the because it goes from like 10 to 1, so I can go during the day.
Right.
A few hour drive down to Tinley Park, but it's okay. Definitely closer than any of the other ones. Well, except for Fins and Feather.
Yeah.
What the hell? Why is it? There it is.
Brandon, were you supposed to deliver them at the swap or where?
Join YouTube. Oh, she doesn't have her. Oh, maybe she does. Yeah, she does. There it is. Okay. I'm going to post the link to Pepperland Creek Aquatics. That's where Roxanne and them do their sales, and they have started shipping. So,
Oh, nice. Have you been to that one before? The Fins and Feathers?
no, that's
No?
the one you were telling me. It seems to have a lot more reptile than.
Well, let's see. I'll go a second time because that was the first time I was there. I've only been to it once, so I'd go back and just see. Maybe it was just that specific one didn't have a lot of fish vendors. So I definitely would go check it out, and I want to see what the new location looks like too.
Everybody can bookmark there.
Whew. It got warm. I actually had the air conditioner on. Well, it gets so hot up here on the third floor. It's like Jesus.
Oh, yeah. So it'd probably make it easier for you on your to keep your tanks warm.
Yeah. I definitely don't have a problem with that. So
Just set it at like 72 or something.
yeah, I think they're
70, but if the heat's rising, it's still going to be.
one in the bow front. I can control the temperature. The other ones are just a preset one. Oh, they were in Round Lake before? I didn't know that. I know when I went last time, they were in Aurora.
Actually, good. So that puts you actually another hour more then. So it's like 2 hours to your place, I think. Right?
Yeah.
No, you're south of, well, it's south of Janesville.
Yeah,
so
they're like 15 minutes apart.
over the border, right?
He's like 25 minutes from me.
I know southern Beloit is considered Illinois, I believe. So
South Beloit, yeah.
yeah.
Man, I was up in Milwaukee today. I think we got nailed. I felt like the Gordon Fisherman out in a rainstorm this morning. Freaking, we were down in the parking garage, and there must have been a close strike of lightning because it scared the bejesus out of me.
Oh, wow.
It was like, whoa.
I did hear Roxanne say if she had anybody that was on their Get Gills page where they originally sold from to get a hold of them, because a bunch of them people had gift cards or gift certificates or something to
Mm.
So she had to.
Bless you, Zoe.
All right, it's actually there. Oh, whoops. There we go.
What's up, fat cat?
Oh, but they're just back there again. Yeah, that's actually closer to me as that one, but I haven't
Yeah.
been to it. I should.
What, fat cat?
What time's that start?
I think it's. Let me see.
You want the rest of Mama's pizza?
Huh?
You want the rest of Mama's pizza rolls?
Fine, bring them down. I haven't even made these.
$10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Yeah, next Sunday.
I'll have to see. Oh, not Easter Sunday, right?
No, next Sunday,
Huh.
the 27th. It's my
Okay.
fat cat.
Hey there, fat kitty.
Yep. I think he weighs
Actually, I
like
shouldn't call it cat that because
12 pounds.
So I'm in Carolina Hurricane. There's 12 players on their team.
This is Fat, everybody.
they just
His real name is
Top of
Rafiki, but we call him Fat.
the team
now for the playoffs.
on the Carolina Hurricanes.
Yeah, but is it for the Hurricanes playoff run?
No.
Or are
For
they?
like their actual team.
No, they're back down. They're down to on the Wolves again.
Mm-mm.
Okay, you know the Hurricanes are up. Did they
Yeah.
just bring them up
Yeah.
to the Hurricanes? Okay, so
The
they're in
NHL.
the NHL for the playoff run to make their roster. She was just telling me they took 12 of the players from the Wolves
Oh,
and moved them up to make the team for the 'cause the
yeah, and
Hurricanes.
Rockford and Chicago sent all theirs down.
Yeah, because Hurricanes are the
Yeah,
Hurricanes are they're in the they're in the playoffs. So.
yeah.
So
Yeah, and
now,
then
of course, that's who she's cheering on.
Chicago, the Blackhawks sent everybody that was eligible back down. I actually got a bunch of their autographs after the game last week I was at.
They only have 25 players, right?
Something like that, yeah. No, just saw my cat.
Constantine Aquariums, nice to see you. Thank you for coming.
Just saw my cat.
What the hell? There we go. Oh,
Yeah, he weighs like 12 pounds. I have another one. He's hiding around here somewhere.
Look at this one.
I don't need to see the list, honey. If they took all those guys up
You wanna
for the
see?
playoff run, that's
Wait.
I'm gonna go grab my jersey that I had him signed last week.
Look at our goal. Spencer Martin.
he got pulled up.
Yeah, Scott Morrow. Bradley Nadeau. And look who else. Justin Robidas.
Oh, he got pulled up too.
Yeah.
You guys aren't going to be very good in the playoffs from the lower level.
Where's our other Dustin Torski?
So in order to see him, you're gonna have to watch the playoff games on TV. It's all right. They're on YouTube TV. So her favorite player just got pulled up.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I had him
Robidas.
sign my jersey last week.
So the Wolves aren't gonna have anybody.
Ha! Nice. Yeah, I got like 5 or 6 of them to sign my jersey last
Oh,
week.
cool.
We're playing them tomorrow.
That was the jersey he got signed.
Yep. I know for sure this one's Drew Comesso. That's our really good goalie.
Is he really that good?
He's got a really good save percentage.
Hopefully he's better than what we got now, because I'm not a big fan of Knight anymore.
Huh.
He's not doing very well. So he's adorable. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I was gonna go sub you, Mr. Constantine.
So, we still have our players. This is just for.
I get you. I'm not trying to push you aside, but
Hope you have a good weekend too. Happy Easter, everybody, by the way. May the Easter Bunny bring you fish food and fish.
this is weird. It won't let me even on my channel. It won't even let me go to somebody else's channel on YouTube. It only gives me
Weird.
I can't even go to like to share his link. I don't even know who we have in there. Okay, you're the only one in there.
Where?
That's a mod
Oh,
on YouTube. Uncle
oh,
Smiley.
thank you for the subscription, Uncle Smiley. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm having a good weekend, Mr. Constantine. So I will try and get back to you and sub you if I'm not already. I think you could go to his channel though if you're
Let me see.
if you're on the computer. You're
Yeah.
on YouTube. I don't get this. Why I'm not.
Yes, I can. I am sub to that.
Maybe share his link then too while you're
Yeah.
at it, because I can't.
Subscribe to
Dad,
Uncle Smiley.
I don't get it. I'm signed in and everything the way I'm supposed to be and all.
That is Constantine's channel.
I am not subbed. I am now though. All right. Ooh, got some nice looking fish stuff there.
Right?
Well, Constantine, did you just find us? If you did, welcome aboard.
Yes, welcome.
Didn't show me a sub alert. That should still come.
Mobile gamer, huh?
Emotes.
Interesting.
Oh, maybe it didn't. I don't know. It should.
It's got some interesting content. Let's check it out.
Definitely.
Rodeo fan too. Nice.
Where are we at here? 5 in the. Yeah, guys, if you're not subbed to Constantine, go do that.
Yes, for sure. I'm actually working down at Lincoln Park Zoo next week, all week.
Oh, that ought to be fun.
Yeah. I'll have to post a video. Last year when we were there, I was playing with one of the seals in the glass. He's following my hand around. It's pretty cool.
Oh, well, thank you, Constantine. I don't think I've been on a stream with him yet. I don't ever put myself in for interviews for, a lot of people are like, oh, contact us if you want to get interviewed. I had a really bad one. I felt bad for, at the time it was Roxanne, Foxy Fishes, and she had Mary Page on there at the time. And I had the older computer with shit internet, and I had bad connection, and I just, I had to keep backing out, and I got a couple questions answered, and then I was like, I'm never doing an interview again. I'm sure if somebody asked me to do it, I would probably say yes now because I'm more in tune. So I'm going to check into this like Streamlabs Stat Talk Studio to see what their price is per month just for that. I think they're a little cheaper than even Restream. So
Constantine, I have 3 fish tanks right now. There's 2 behind me there. You can see by my kitchen. I don't have those set up, but I have a 28-gallon bow front, 29-gallon, and a 10-gallon in my daughter's room.
okay, and then I have a 46-gallon bow up front or upstairs. And then the one that's next to me is a 25-gallon hex. It looks a lot bigger because I'm stretched. And then right behind it is a 55-gallon. And those 2 tanks, the hex and the 55-gallon, are dirted. And the other one upstairs is an under gravel filter with 4 inches of pea gravel. And then I've got 4 to 5 inches of, I think it's 4 inches of, yeah, I did 2 inches in the hex, and I did 2 and 2, 4 inches total, and then I have in the 55 I have a 5-inch substrate.
Constantine, I'm also a big outdoorsman, hence my channel name. Hunting, fishing, camping, all kinds of stuff outside. So I haven't really made too much videos posting with any of that stuff because I know YouTube can be funny when it comes to hunting.
Yeah, I think the one you posted, you were out in the tree stand, right?
Yeah, I think the one I think I posted one sitting in a deer stand or something. And that one got like a crap ton of views. I think that's probably my highest rated one. It hit over like 1,000 views or something. I just haven't had the time really to do any. I got to go get my fishing license and everything still. I'm so focused on getting my CDL right now. So it's like, I haven't had time, plus between work.
The video I did earlier today, I never took it down. It's got some lag on it. And I gotta drop that one down. It's got like lag. I'm like saying something here, and then like the audio's coming out over, like down the thing. It was horrible. I literally had a tirade on there. I'm like, fuck this, I'm quitting. So yeah.
Yeah, I've had the itch so bad this like last month, just seeing turkeys on the side of the road. I just want to blast them, man. I saw a couple today, and on my way to work this morning, the sun was just coming up, and they must have just flew down. I had great big one strutting in the field, big old Tom strutting in the field. There was a hen across the road, and I rolled down my window, and I just looked at him, and he fired right back at me. It was so cool. I just want to blast you with a 12 gauge.
Yeah, we see a couple of them over in Bow Valley when we're going through.
And then yesterday I was coming home too, and I was driving by Rock Cut, and there was I bet I saw 20 turkeys along the side of the road and in the fields. I was like, oh my gosh.
Constantine, this is out of my 3 tanks. I shouldn't say they're all my favorite, really, because I do like how they're all progressing. But this is my first dirted one, so I really have a liking for it. And I have live bearer endlers in here that Cody gave me.
Yep.
And they're doing really good. They're not doing very good at getting those guppies pregnant, but
I don't know if you can see the picture, but there's the ones I saw yesterday.
Yeah, let me see if I can figure out how to spotlight you.
They're just in somebody's yard.
Let's do this. There we go.
But yeah, there's 3 birds right there, and then there's another one off in the distance there too.
I should be able to spotlight you. What the hell? Oh, I don't want full screen.
But yeah, there was 3 or 4 in this person's yard, and then
there we go.
Yeah, there was 3 or 4 in this person's yard, and then there's 2 more right up there too. I was like, I just want to shoot them. I need some fresh turkey. 6 tanks, 40 breeder, 20 long, 32, 16, and 8. Oh, nice. I had those other two up, but then I had to move last October, and this apartment just isn't big enough, means that it's only 4 rooms. So I had my man cave. I don't have that anymore, so it kind of sucks. As you can tell, all my gaming stuff and my Bears helmets out here in the living room. But yeah, I had my 29 that's here in the living room was in that room. Actually, I don't know if I can zoom in. There's my 29 over there.
Probably not because it's at the Wolves.
They don't go to those?
No. The Wolves aren't going to do anything in the playoffs. Layla just told me that they moved 12 of the players up.
They're still in. No, they're not. They haven't moved. They'll be in the playoffs.
Okay, but they moved them up to the Carolina Hurricanes, which means they're in the playoffs for the NHL.
They go back and forth.
They're not going to be able to go back and forth.
Debbie just told me.
They're locked. They have to
They're trying them.
They have to be locked in. You know.
No, they'll be at the playoffs. This is just like they're pulling certain ones and trying them, and in case there's an injury or something, they need to pull one up.
Well, they can't pull somebody up once the playoff starts.
Well, they won't.
They have to lock them. They have to lock their 25-man roster.
They won't.
You can't send anybody back down either during the playoffs. NHL still have time?
Well, they sent 4 guys down today. I'm looking on the transactions. Yeah, it looks like that Carolina only sent 4 guys back down.
And Layla's not seeing updated.
Yeah. Because, I'm looking at it right now, and it's the Friday update. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, that's Friday. They called 4 down. They called them up on Tuesday, some of them.
Six tanks set up, 40 breeder, 20 long, 32, 16, 8. Low front and the 10. I do have a 5.5 that I used to have sitting right over here next to me. That used to be in the streams, but I don't have that one up anymore. Knock, knock.
The Blackhawks sent Korchinski back down and Levshinov.
Hello,
Hey.
Mr. Branton.
Hey, what's up,
guys? Not a lot. Can you guys hear me all right?
man?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see here. There it goes. Leave the chat up on the side there.
How many tanks you got behind you?
13.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, he's got quite a few.
Nice.
I think I'm up to 34.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, it's fun.
Only 34.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the biggest one I have is 65 gallons. I've got a 29 gallon, 23 gallon pond, and then the rest of them are all small tanks. I mean, these are all 10 gallons behind me.
Right.
It's nothing, nothing too crazy. Just small tanks breeding fish.
Yeah. I seen John Oliver started his website, got fired up
Nice.
this week too. So he should be. I know he's been working for a couple of years. He's got 2 different houses, Cody, are just nothing but guppies.
Oh, nice.
He has like every strain of guppy you can come up with. And he's been selling them on band, and so he finally. Well, that's cool. I might have to continue this on the free one.
It doesn't look too bad on the YouTube side either.
No, it's 720.
Yeah.
But it's still fine.
Uh-huh.
I know they're cheaper than StreamYard, or they're cheaper than StreamYards.
Yeah.
I might check into that. I know it's fishy. You know, Andrew, he uses that Streamlabs, and so does Graham does, and there's a couple people. I know Rico does too.
So did StreamYard just recently incorporate that 5 hour a month rule, or what?
What do you mean? I didn't hear about the rule.
Oh, I don't know. I hear people talking about how StreamYard, the free version, only lets you stream 5 hours a month.
Oh, that's a big change. That's a huge change because it was 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I could be wrong, but
On the free, and then it was 720.
yeah.
They gave you, I mean, but it's like 33 if you go the year for the next one up, and then 45 if you do monthly. So that's like heavily expensive.
Mm-hmm.
What is your YouTube handle? I can't find the.
I just shared it.
Oh, okay. You shared it up. Cool.
Yeah.
There we go. He's our only mod in there today.
Brent, what kind of substrate you running?
It's all pool filter sand.
Is it nice?
Yep. So yeah, what? 3 bags filled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's how many tanks I got in this room? 20 tanks in here.
Nice.
So not too bad. I mean, my substrate's not super deep. Maybe like an inch and a half.
Gotcha.
Just enough so the fish can play around in it.
Right. Yeah, I got in the 29 gallon I got out here in the living room. I got gravel in that one, and then the other one in the bedroom. It's got that aqua soil I've been using that I gave away last week.
Okay.
And that one, my plants are going nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the pool filter sand. I mean, at least the brand I get from Menards, it's clean. I don't even rinse it when I put it in the tanks. I just put it in and fill them up. But it looks good. I mean, it looks, it's not overly white. And then once it's in the tank for like a month, it kind of, it just gets that worn look and looks like sand.
Nice.
Yeah, it gets real dirty real fast. So
Yeah.
and you can't really gravel back it. So
Yeah, I got a Seche Shark Nano that I bounce around. So every day it's on a different tank. And by the time it makes its rotation, like the one I started with will need it, so I just keep cycling it every day.
Nice.
It keeps them pretty clean as far as, the water column.
Smiley, I don't know how the hell I wasn't subscribed to you until tonight, and I am sorry. Holy crap. I went over there and checked his channel, and because somebody said he had no videos, and which there's a lot of new people that don't have a lot of subscribers that don't have any videos up. So get some videos up there, Mr. Smiley. You're gaining subscribers now.
Brent, what do you have a lot of right now as far as fish?
I got a lot of plecos, so the common bristlenose, and then I've got some green dragons.
Oh, nice. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, I just got rid of a bunch of stuff actually earlier today. But I got a bunch of Student fry growing out, so the Signifer and the Luminatus.
Nice.
I got some Daisy's rice fish growing out right now.
Do you guys enjoy editing? I absolutely hate it.
I actually don't mind it.
I would live stream any day of the week before anything else.
Yeah. And I think that's partially why I haven't posted anything, because I haven't had time to really do anything. Like I said, trying to get my CDL and all that's taking a lot of my time trying to get that.
Yeah, editing does take a long time. I mean, even just a simple like 10-minute video. I mean, it takes like
right.
Especially 3 times that long.
Animations and everything. It's like
yeah. but I do enjoy it. It's kind of fun.
The couple that I've had that I've made, yeah, it was kind of fun because I was like, oh, I can do this cool animation to cut from this scene to this, you know.
And then, obviously when you first start doing it, they suck. I mean, my first video was terrible.
Yeah.
But
I don't know how many videos I've made, but yeah, I think I've only posted a handful of them.
Yeah. Not saying that my videos are, S tier or anything. I mean, I'm still not great at it, but compared to when I started, holy crap.
Right.
So yeah, you just learn little tidbits here, every video you do. It's not,
I think the only video I've actually fully edited was and they're just straight cuts, like stick it up together and they just literally like cut from one to the other, no fade or nothing. And it's the under gravel, it's on the featured one on the channel that shows what I went through when I was putting the under gravel filter together.
Okay.
Last 2 videos he's working on for 2 months. He's so lazy and patient. Yeah, I'm just not good at it, so I don't.
You gotta have time too,
Yeah.
And that's probably why my channel's not growing, is because I've only got 3 tanks.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I could do updates and once a week, to get a once a week video, but it's just like you said, finding the time, between work and Layla sports, and pretty soon it'll be karaoke in there. So
that's right. I know I didn't realize that. I think last weekend was the last GCCA swap for the season.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I didn't make it to a single one this year, or this, the early season. I'll probably try to go in the fall, but
I made one early on. I want to say it was February.
I'm trying to think. I think the next Quad City swap is in October.
Oh, April's was their last one for the year.
No, their next one would be October. They take like the summer off.
They're just like CCCA does too.
Oh crap! I guess I should have made that one then.
Yeah, that new location was awesome.
Is it nice?
Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, it's tucked back away, like there's nothing around it. It's not like the GCCC. God, I always mess that up. I say too many C's. The GCCA, where you got that that messed up parking lot, like downtown, like just it's kind of a pain to get in and out of there. But yeah, this is like, it's not out in the middle of nowhere. It's downtown, but it's like you turn off and you go down this. It's almost like a service road, and there's the convention center on the right with a hotel attached to it, and then there's 2 other hotels set further back, and that's all there is. I mean, there's ample parking. You're not like it's really nice.
Yeah, the GCCA parking. You're going in it's
the
right next to
garage,
Yeah, it's next to the hotel that's right there. But you got the parking garage. You got
the
stuff out in the open. If it's raining,
and the hotel's just so busy all the time.
And it's 2 rooms, so
or it's snowing.
Yeah, and it's 2.
But yeah, this is under like a big big pole barn. It's wide open. I mean, it's really cool. And
check that one out.
Yeah, as far as how many vendors were there, is typical for that swap. But since that new venue is so much bigger, I can only imagine what the next one's going to look like now that they've done it there once. They'll probably bring in, a lot more, because there is definitely room to expand.
Nice.
Yeah.
Uncle Smiley says he uses UGFs in his 40 and 32. Now I'm going to ask you, Smiley, how often do you clean them? I said, there's a controversy on if you're supposed to clean them or how you're supposed to clean them, and the way that I follow off of aquarium science, they say you just stir up, like you're siphoning, but you stir up some of the gravel so that it brings up some of the stuff that's in it and gets sucked up right away, instead of just slamming it down into the plate. because you only have to technically, the way they're saying it is about once a year it should be done. I haven't done mine in 2, so I should
never
probably.
I don't gravel back anything.
Yeah, that's what he said. He doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I figured, because like, I'm doing a 4-inch substrate. It's all that's got to, that detritus that's getting in there, it's got to be broken down before it gets through that 4 inches,
Right.
So it can't be building up too much underneath, except a bunch of brown gunk, which is good stuff. So,
Right.
and he says he doesn't either. Yeah. And if you're keeping up on water changes, you're not going to have, crazy ass, 100. I did find out I shouldn't probably do full water changes. Like I did, I probably did like a 95% water change on both the dirted tank back here and the under gravel filter one last week. So
I need to do one on my one in the living room to see if I can get some of that algae to settle down a little bit, because my guppy grass is not expanding at all like I was hoping. I got to find that hornwort again.
I think I lost some of the seasoning.
Telling you, could come over here, you pick some up.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah, I got to make it up there, because I used to have that stuff when I was living in my other place, and I don't know if it's just the water over here by Rockford, but it just, my algae's going nuts in this one tank, and I hate it. I'm constantly in there every week just picking algae off everything.
Yeah, I mean, I can meet you halfway too. I mean, we can line it up where I got to go to PetSmart for some frozen food or something that right there on 173.
Yeah, I'm literally like 2 blocks. I'm over on Harlem, so
Okay.
literally just let me know when you're coming down and I can meet you.
Yeah. Because I just threw a bunch of it away out of my shrimp tanks today.
That's what I did last night with the Val I pulled out and some of the water Sprite, because it was just going nuts. And that's the bow front tank is my wife's tank. And I'm like, I need more fish in here, because there's plenty of fish in here. Between all I have in there is her angel, 2 balloon mollies. I think I got 10. Oh my God, why am I blanking on the redhead? Oh.
Tapajos?
Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. But I got Corey's in there, and the red, skinny, silver with a white and black tail on them.
Surface?
No, they're real narrow. They got a whole red head. They're usually yes,
rummy
rummy nose.
nose?
God, Jesus. Yeah, gee, I could not think of that to save my life. But I was like, I want to get some other tetras in there, because there's definitely room in there for them.
Uh-huh.
And then the one dick hole Clastomys that's in there, bristle nose. He's an ass.
When I get my actually, if I buy anything from the LFS next time we go there, I'm going to get more of the Harlequin Rasboras and more Serpe tetras for that tank upstairs.
I almost went to Dats today.
I thought about it, because if I go to Dats, I'm going to get a couple more endlers to change this lineup
Are
a
you?
little bit, because I don't want them inbreeding too much. So
Right.
yeah, I liked your thinking there, Mr. Smiley. As long as water goes up,
Right.
flows up the uplift tubes, I'm good. Yeah. And I can tell you I've got the 60-liter pump on that one upstairs. It's got the dual, so I ran it into one, like a T, to feed the one line, the one tube, and I got a lot of air coming out of there. I mean, it pulls water like really heavy.
Yeah, I never really played with under gravel filters. The tank my parents did growing up had one. But that's all the experience I have with it, just looking at it.
I have one just sitting in a bag. I don't know where I got it from, but somebody was giving. I'm like, I'll take it. I'm like, I never have enough aquarium equipment, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure I'll get it in a tank eventually, but I got to get out of this apartment though, because it's too small.
Yeah.
When you go from living in a house for 10 plus years to a rinky-dink apartment due to unfortunate circumstances, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, I hear you there.
Plus my man cave.
Yeah.
But it's nicer because my wife's closer to work, so I got to
Mhm.
drive an hour still, but whatever.
Yeah, I went from a 2-bedroom apartment to a 5-bedroom house, and I think all I've done is just collect more shit.
I hear you. We did get rid of a bunch of crap, but I'm like,
Yeah.
too much stuff in this little tiny apartment. So
Uh-huh.
That's usually the case too. It's like the bigger it is, the more places.
right.
You know, like George Carlin, got to buy a bigger house so I can get more stuff.
Yeah. But it's like this cat behind me, he's hilarious when he's staring at the fish tanks. I'm just like, dude, you can't eat them. The other one I have, he doesn't pay much any attention to him.
You'd have a field day at my house because I've got 2 open tanks.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't want to set up those other 2 because I only have a lid for the one, so I know he'd be in there because he could get right on the counter right there.
Say mine drink out of them all the time.
Nice.
I mean, they're not allowed in this room, but all the tanks downstairs. Yeah.
Nice.
I can't wait till Dee Dee rototills the garden so that she gets, because I put the 5, I've been putting like water. When I do my water changes, I take it out and I dump it in the garden.
Oh, do you?
And then when I took the 5 gallon down, or 5.5 down, I dumped all the soil
dirt.
and rock
Yeah,
that was in it. Yeah.
Nice.
So it'd be nice to see what kind of nutrients she gets out of it.
Right.
Checking my
Well,
grind
Brandon,
shrimp
do you have
here.
any other hobbies besides fish?
Not really. It's kind of all I really care about, honestly. I mean, I work a lot, and I got kids, so I'm always doing stuff. But I do like being outside, nature, camping. I used to do a lot more fishing before I had the kids. But
I hear you.
yeah, I mean, it's just hard to keep up with everything.
Yeah. I haven't had my boat in the water in over 2 years now. I got a 16-foot Lund fishing boat, but it hasn't hit the water in 2 years. I'm hoping to get it out this summer.
Well, I think we're turning the corner when it comes to that. So
yeah, right. Hopefully.
The 6 to 10 day outlook that I saw has most of the country in above or at least normal temperatures. About 3/4 of the country, and we were above normal for the next 6 to 10 days. So I'm like, sweet. Just got to get through the system that's coming through here this weekend.
Right. I know Sam's upset because she's going on a bachelorette party trip next week and for her friend, and they're going down to Gatlinburg, and it's supposed to rain like every day they're down there. I'm like, but
yeah, it's still
Tennessee's
early.
like Florida. It rains for 20 minutes and then it stops.
But it's also you gotta remember it's 7 days out.
Yeah, I know, that's what I said. And I'm like, it's a 40% chance right now, so I highly doubt
it could
you're gonna have a total washout.
drop as the week's going on.
Yeah.
So, and it's like when I know, like today we were in a slight risk this morning when I got up. But
It hailed in Milwaukee today.
But I figured, okay, we're probably a little too cold to be, or cloudy still most of the day. So I'm like, okay, that's probably kind of hampering the, building up anything. And
I want to know where that golf ball size hail was in southern Wisconsin this morning.
Yeah, that was actually, I went to Tristan's today to deliver some shrimp and fish. And he said that they got hit in Evansville pretty good. Punched holes in his greenhouse, broke the windshield in his car, dented the roof all up.
They must have got because Milwaukee just had little pea size, but
But yeah, he showed me pictures. I mean, he was holding them in his hand, and they were golf ball size chunks of hail, man. It was, yeah.
That's a big ass hail.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It'll put a serious dent in your car.
Yeah, I can't imagine, man. Jesus. I mean, I wonder how fast them things are falling out of the sky, you know?
Yeah, it's gotta hurt getting hit in the head with those.
Yeah, yeah.
When you get into golf ball size, you can actually cut it in half with, like, say, a saw blade, and you'll get rings in it, like a tree.
Really?
Okay,
And you can count how many times it went up and down in the storm.
Oh wow.
Because as it's going up, it's getting moisture added to it, to the outside of it, and then it gets heavy enough that it comes back down. But if the updraft's enough, strong enough, it'll take it as it's getting to the bottom. It'll pick it up and take it back up, and it'll just keep cycling it like that until you get bigger, more and more hail cores and stuff like that.
You feeding baby Brian?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the thing. I don't have the time to constantly.
It takes 10 minutes to set it up. That's it.
I would buy the frozen cubes, but all the chain stores, they just have the huge ones. They don't have the baby brine. They just have the bigger ones. The only place I found that has the baby brine is Dad's.
It's also like, yeah, but how much waste I would have only on 3 tanks,
Right.
Yeah, well, they got small hatcheries. They got like before I switched over to 2 Zis hatcheries, I had a hobby hatcher is what it's called. Here, I'll go grab it. See it? Oh, so yeah, it's this guy right here.
Okay.
So it's just a little unit. And then you got, this is your little sieve, so it sits right in the middle. And then here's the tray. So it's got all these rings. And this is what you fill with water. And then it's got this tray that sits in it. And that keeps all the eggs out of the center. And then this will just sit right in the center. Kind of like that.
Okay.
And then when this lid's on here, the only source of light is that center hole. So with those things blocking the eggs from drifting to the center, the shrimp are able to swim, underneath because the eggs float or sink. But the shrimp can swim to the light, so they can go under those barriers to the center here, and then you just pull them out with this little guy, and you can just pour them right in the tank.
Oh, nice. Might have to get one of those.
But yeah, they're like maybe $20-$30 on Amazon.
Nice.
It was called what?
Hobby hatcher.
Hobby hatcher. And it's perfect for a few tanks. The only reason I still have it is just, it's like a relic for me. I mean, I like it.
I like
it. Kind of, yeah. It works good like that too. If I got it and people have never heard of it, I can kind of show it off like that. So, but yeah, they're cool. It's no air, no heat. I mean, you just room temperature. Salt water and brine shrimp.
I'm definitely gonna check into one of those.
Yeah, I mean, you could.
I do flake.
$27.95 on Amazon.
I buy a bag of flake food that lasts forever. It's like I want to say it's a 2-3 pound bag of flake at the LFS, and so. And then sometimes I'll add like a thing of frozen bloodworm or that with it, that's been freeze dried.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just break up the flakes to be small enough and pinch them so that it gets small enough for the fry.
But yeah, that hobby hatcher is sweet. Like I said, it's perfect for a few tanks. Now I got to figure out where I put my brine.
Hit quarter size hail.
There it is.
Wow. That's only quarter size. Not that big.
Yeah, we had one decent hailstorm last year. It wasn't like maybe dime size.
I'm in the lower level of the house, so I can hear of our tri-level. I'm at the lowest level, so like the bathroom where my wife has her hot tub and jacuzzi, whatever you want to call it. And then, it's got like a bathroom and a sink, or a toilet and a sink, and then our washers and stuff. But the venting that goes up to the roof for the hot water heater and stuff, I can hear it banging against it when it's hailing. And I'm like, oh, it's hailing outside.
That's the link, John, for that hatcher.
All right.
And it's a lazy way to do it too, because you can have that hatcher, since it's not like a ton of, you're not pounding it with eggs, but you can, and since it's not heated or aerated, they all hatch at different rates. So you'll notice like maybe after 16 hours, a few of them swimming around the middle, and then at 24 hours, there'll be quite a bit. But you can keep pulling out of that for like a couple of days while they're still continuously hatching. So it's
cool.
it's like a every 3-day kind of thing.
Yeah, you have to replenish.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Nice.
It's super easy to clean. I mean,
add to list.
Yeah, I just put mine in my cart too.
not bad.
Oh, this one comes with a dropper, eyedropper too.
Yeah, it'll come with a pipette too. But the thing, if you start pulling water out of there with a pipette,
Right.
that, depending on how many times you pull water out of there, the water level goes down and the shrimp won't be able to make it into the cup.
Gotcha.
So just be careful if you're doing it that way. And then you want it somewhere where it's not going to get disturbed. So it has to, once you set it, you have to leave it there and you can't move it, because once you start moving it, that little gridding system that's in there, it'll move around and all the eggs will get mixed up with the brine shrimp. And once that happens, it's over.
Okay. I got a way I could probably do this.
Yeah, somewhere where it's not going to get messed with.
Almost to give it 24-hour light, I could probably, because I leave my computer on, but like the display goes down. I don't have the lights on the computer, but the memory in the two sticks has lights on it that stay on 24/7. It would give it a light all the time.
Yeah, I mean, just ambient room light is fine too. Because I mean,
you
you
see
think
a lot of down here during the day, because I'm
because you think about it, that lid is, I mean, it's completely blacked out besides that center hole, so it doesn't matter what kind of light you got.
Right.
It'll be bright enough to where it's the only light, and the shrimp will go to it.
Actually, I'd be better off if I put it like on the back side of the 55. There's a window right there that's kind of like, it's got the shades drawn down, so I'd get sunlight and the lights. When the lights come on at 10, I would have regular light there.
Oh yeah.
For during the day. I'm gonna look into this.
Yeah, really neat little unit.
Because I usually get some money for Easter, and that's pretty dirty. Oh, that's by Brian. That's Brian Ship Direct, too. They usually have. Is Aquarium Co-op's stuff any good?
Is this
for the shrimp?
Oh, the eggs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're real good. I mean, their eggs are expensive, but yeah, they're real good. I used them for a long time, and then when they ran out, I had to find a new brand. obviously, because I couldn't get them. I'm not just gonna not have brine shrimp. These, I haven't noticed a difference, and you get a lot more for your money. So this is the Biney. I don't know if you can read that, but these are an Amazon find as well. So it's BNYEE brine shrimp eggs.
You can show it again. I just spotlighted you to make it a little bigger. Oh, actually, I think I just saw some of them on
Yeah, I think they're.
Amazon.
They might be the ones on the link there.
Yeah, these are. I mean, like I said, I have not noticed a difference.
Yeah, I see them right here on the package is $13.99.
How many ounces?
1 ounce.
Okay, yeah. See, I get the 4 ounce bags. I forget how much they are. Like maybe 20. How much are they? 32.
And then there's another company.
Are they 20, 27? How much is the 4 ounce bag?
It doesn't show me a 4 ounce.
Okay.
1 ounce was the biggest that they were selling, but let me keep going down here.
Because yeah, it worked out to where the co-op is 3.5 ounces.
Okay.
And this was 4 ounces, and I was actually saving $4 buying this and getting more.
Yeah, I think they only have it in the 1 ounce size right now.
Yeah, that's what it's
From what I
showing
can
on
find.
there.
Yeah, either 1/2 ounce or 1 ounce.
But they do sell. There's other ones out here too. I mean, I don't know how good they are, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean the prices. There's a can of them, like 16-ounce can of premium grade A brine shrimp that you actually have to take a can opener and open the can.
But yeah, I mean, I really like these ones. I've got another kind that I got at once these run out. I've got another kind from Cabin Aquatics that I got at Quad Cities. It's, a smaller bag like this, so we'll see how those compare as well. But yeah, if I can't get these, I mean, honestly, I'll probably just go back to the co-op ones. I mean, I don't want to buy it 1 ounce or 1/2 ounce at a time.
Well, they got
I almost
8-ounce
Go ahead.
one from a company on Amazon for $25.
Okay.
Like I said, we don't know how good they're going to be though compared to.
Yeah, my thing is I don't want a bunch of eggs, mixed in with my brine shrimp, and that the co-op and this stuff, I mean, it's great.
Yeah. Grade A shrimp egg. Looks like they're seahorse. Easy to hatch. Yeah, I don't think that's the same thing. It says brine shrimp eggs, but it's showing a seahorse on the. Well, seahorses eat brine shrimp, right? Yeah.
I'm sure they would, yeah.
That's probably why it's on there. And it's a product
yeah,
of
this
USA too.
Yeah, because this one here's got, I mean, saltwater fish on it. That's a tang there. And
Is that a
butterfly
China
fish
product
down
or
there.
no?
Yeah, this is China. Out of Xinye Yungu
Yeah, see, we
Yiwu.
might have to watch that price on that sucker pretty soon.
Found
Yeah.
a 5 ounce pack for $29.85 by Bubble Magnus.
Yeah.
Oh, Bubble Magnus?
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that one. That 1 ounce.
But yeah, anytime I'm at a swap and I see somebody's got like a different brand of brine shrimp eggs, I always buy like just a little,
try them
a
out.
little, yeah,
Mhm.
try them out. And I mean, you never know, like they could be great. I mean,
Right.
it doesn't hurt.
Trying to see.
Yeah, the bag I bought at Quad Cities was $15. I can't remember. I think it was only 2 ounces. But if they're anything compared to the co-op or this Biney or whatever it's called, I'll be in business.
I'm sure if you looked it up on Reddit, there's probably people out there that have 15, 20 different places you can go to and get good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see where those.
Yeah, there's actually, I don't know if you guys got your phones on you. If you can scan that barcode with your phone, it might take you right to it.
Let me see. Camera. Maybe. It's not picking it. No, it's not picking it up.
No.
Oh, hang on. Put it back. I just had it for a second.
Bring it up. There you go. And then Google Lens.
Can I take it down?
My phone
You
won't
guys-
grab it. Did you get it, John?
I got it, but it's not giving me the location.
Mm.
It's
Yeah,
weird.
because it says buy
right.
again, and then it's got the
Mine's kind of blurry, I think is what it is.
okay.
That's probably why I couldn't generate the link.
Hmm.
Apparently he's telling you to say Uncle Smiley's telling you to say that fast 3 times.
Yeah. Zin Yi Youngu, Zin Yi Youngu, Zin Yi Youngu.
Trying to see who I replied to somebody's I had left a comment on how divided our country is, because they weren't talking politics, but they were saying that it was how that we're divided, and we are, unfortunately, and it's
Yeah.
I'm trying to somebody, he liked it and loved it and gave it a thumbs up and a heart, so I was like, okay.
Then I am still on the only one on the screen. I don't know if.
Oh no, I think it's.
I mean, I don't mind, but there you go. It's your guys' show, not mine.
There we go. I was spotlighting you for the other stuff, so
I appreciate it. But yeah, always trying new things. I got those new fish foods from Aquatic Provisions. This stuff's the bomb. This tiny fry powder. I know you just took me down, but
Nice.
yeah, this stuff's sweet.
I was trying to fire up the old laptop. I wiped it and see if I get it to run better.
I tried to.
It's got Windows 8 on it, though. I don't know how well it's going to run.
Where's your old work one?
I had to give that back when I quit.
Oh, sorry.
Windows 8's probably not even being updated anymore, Cody. You may want to learn how to do what they call auto unintended answer files, so you can put Windows 11 on and you'll be able to run it. It might get sluggish, but it won't be horrible.
Mm.
That's what I did on my other computer, because
Yeah,
this one it came with Windows 11, so I know it's.
I was like, let me try to fire this up so we're, because Zoe's always on here playing Roblox and whatnot. I was like, I need another computer just to have, in case I'm like, but this guy booted it up. First, I couldn't remember the password to log into it, so I'm like, well, I'm going to reboot this.
I actually think I saved that link. That was the link I thought I saved Roxanne's, but it was that Aquatic Provision. I was going to look into their stuff.
Yeah, so far so good. I like it. They're gonna send me some veggie based like pleco wafers and some of the seaweed strips. They got like nori seaweed strips that they do.
Oh, cool.
I want to see. Yeah, I want to see how the fish like those. That'd be really interesting.
I should check them out because I got that bushy nose female upstairs. Jeff's sending me a mail. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the fake log I got. I'm going to put a rock in front. I got like 2 rocks in there. And I'm going to slap the rock and plate in front of the other end of the log to make it look like it's blocked off, so that hopefully they spawn in it. There
you go. Just common bristle nose?
The one is a gold.
Uh-huh.
Lately I was a gold, because we call it Goldie. It was a gold bristle nose, and then he's sending me an albino male because he's got albinos. So along with the mollies he's sending me.
Honestly, I've had the bristle nose spawn just not even in a cave. I mean, if they want to spawn, they'll spawn. Yeah.
Right. Well, cool.
I know, I'm half tempted to put my 2 together because I got a female in the one and a male in the other one.
if you do, make sure you got somewhere for the babies to go, because
You gotta have a place
They-
for them.
they have a lot. I mean, when my big bristlenose pleco spawn that I got in the community tank downstairs. So if I want to keep the babies, I have to pull the cave before they start pouring out of there. Because once they get to a certain size, they'll start coming out of there.
Right.
So I'll pull it about the time they lose their yolk sacs. But yeah, other than that, if I leave them in there, they pretty much all get eaten. I might have one survivor here and there. But yeah, they have like 150, 200 babies at a time. So when they're full grown, anyways.
Oh, if that happened, my wife would go ballistic upstairs.
Yeah.
She'd be like, oh my God, look at him breed. Look at him breed.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, I think the last spawn that I pulled, I ended up with like 178 of them.
Oh wow.
What I'm hoping is now that my coolie loaches, because all 4 of them, they're still alive, that I bought when I got those guppies at the GCCA last. They took credit card where the guppy guy didn't. So it was nice of Whippy. He gave me the money. I had like $5 in my pocket, and he gave me 5. The guy said, I got $10. Will you take 10 for him? And he said, sure, because he just probably wanted to get rid of them. So he said, sure. And so he gave me the other 5 to get the guppies, the trio of guppies. But I moved all the plants down to this end of the 55 closest to me. So now when I feed it, just hang on the backs there, and it brings all the food down like this by the glass. I get to see my coolie loaches.
Nice.
Yeah, it might come out every now and then, but they're usually hiding underneath the sponge filter.
It's nighttime that they usually come out,
Mhm.
into the open. But if you have more than one in there, usually, I mean, if you have a small school of 4, even
I got 3.
that they should start coming out. Like usually when you feed, they'll come out because they're
Oh
more.
yeah.
comfortable.
Usually when they try
They
to
have
find out.
more of them in there. They're not by themselves, so they feel comfortable.
Mhm.
You're still running Windows 7.
Nice.
Oh, I know there's going to be people when Windows 10 gets done here next year, And actually, I have a thumb drive here that we could put Windows 10 on there for you.
Okay.
If it runs Windows 8, it'll run Windows 10, and you would have at least some time before the security updates run out October 25th this year, I think. But if you're not doing anything, crazy on it,
Right.
don't click any links that you don't trust, or don't know. You'll be safe. You just won't get any security updates. That's all. Maybe if you're not using it for like online stuff, just turn off the Wi-Fi card.
Right.
When you're not online. Hey, I still got one on there. Yeah. Snot.
Hey.
She tried to take my last pizza roll.
You're rude.
Oh, rude.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna hop down. My phone's dying. I'm gonna go feed the tanks downstairs with some brine and hang with the family before Stephen P.
All righty, buddy. Thanks for joining.
Okay, cool. Thanks for coming up, Brandon.
Appreciate
Let me know
you guys having me.
when you come down. I'll meet you for sure.
Okay, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
You
Facebook?
can message me on Facebook, yeah, or message me on Facebook. I can shoot you my number too.
Okay. Yeah, why don't you just do that? Just send me over your number when you get a chance.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys.
He's heading there right the messenger right now. I can tell. Thanks, Brandon. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah. Later.
What was I gonna put?
Nice, decent stream tonight, buddy.
Yeah. I think we've held just under 10. I think we're at 8 at one point in time. Whoops. We're at 8 right now. So what I was going to do is, because we still have a half an hour to go, I was trying to grab the link and see if I just pop it in on there, if it will. Oh, damn it. That's not what we needed. There we go. I don't know why it's doing that. I guess I'm going to have to do that when I customize the. Oh, now I think I know why. Did it just come across as Northern? That's why. It should show me as. Now let's see what we got here. Okay, live. What the hell's going on here? Oh, top chat. That's why. Dirt.
I think I might call it at 7:30. I know the kid wants to jump on and play Roblox for a little bit longer tonight,
Okay.
so I'm going to call it at 7:30.
It still will not let me. What the?
And I'll try to get a logo made this week or something. So
Yeah, that's why it's wanting me to. It's still got me going under that for the stream when I'm on YouTube.
I'll get off at 7:30. Okay, you can play for half an hour.
Okay, I'm coming.
What you got in your candy bucket, kid? I'm gonna eat some of your candy. What do you got
Yeah,
left?
2 minutes off. Yeah, 2 minutes off. Yeah, and then I'll just run till 8, and then.
Oh, Sour Patch Kids.
Ooh, I'm on my way.
Yeah, right.
What do you think you're doing?
Eating your Sour Patch Kids. I only took 2.
Where's my friend?
I don't know. What? Here, mommy want green or blue?
Green or blue?
No, you get one or the other. No, give me that one. That one's mine.
Green and blue. She wants green and blue.
I'll find another one.
I don't think you have any more. Oh.
So, I wonder. I'll have to look at what channel I have logged in here. I think that's what happened. Because when I went to put something into the chat, it's still showing it under Northern Illinois. Even though I've swapped it out. Let's see here. Switch account. All right. Now it should.
Later, Uncle Smiley. Thanks for joining us tonight. And I'll see you guys in 2 weeks because I'm going to be off next week. So, yeah, playoff hockey game next week. So,
Your pistol, bud.
what?
Your pistol. I was going to set the chocolate on Mommy's nightstand, and I stepped in the laundry basket. There's a laundry.
So, all right, I'm gonna catch you later, John.
All right. We'll talk to you later. I'll have to figure out.
Later, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Zoe. Bye, Sam. I heard her back there too. So
Yeah, she's here. I'll catch you guys later.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye. All right. Well, if anybody else wants to come up, I've left the link in there. That is so weird. Now let's see if that works. Oh. Now we'll see if that works. Oh. No. Guess I'm gonna have to delete that channel. Huh. That was weird. Well, I may try. I doubt I'll go later unless I get asked up on David and them. Trying to see whose stream that was. Okay. Yeah, well, let me play. I created a channel underneath. Guess I'll have to sign out and re-sign back in. That was weird. Okay. But we popped the link up there in case anybody else wants to join in. There's still 8 of us here. And I don't see any on. Nope, there's only one there. That's probably me streaming. Do gotta say it's kind of weird that it's putting the YouTube chat within my Twitch stream. And I don't know if I'm gonna multi-stream anyhow. So if I know like me and Cody doing this, we'll probably do that. But doing it the other way on my normal time slot on Fridays, I may just do the other and just not use Video Ninja. So. Yeah, if anybody else, like I said, there's 8 of us here. If there's somebody else that wants to jump in, please do so. Bring you up. It was definitely a decent stream. Always nice to have people up with us. All right. Thank you for coming, Smiley. Appreciate you, Uncle. And we will see you in the streams. Oh, looks like it died off real quick. All right. Well, we'll go until quarter till, and then we'll just call it. That'll be good enough. And I thank you all for coming, replay crew and lurkers. It was awesome having you here. And we will definitely be planning on going live next week. Like I said, if I don't do guest over there on that, I'll just live stream by myself. But if I'm going to do guests, I'll end up doing it on here, I guess. Or on another service. We'll have to play around with them and see what happens. See how many of the other ones they let me do. Like these guys allow me 2, so I can multi-stream 2 different places, which is fine. I'm okay with it. But like I said, I like the way this worked out. This worked out real well. You know, maybe I'll stay with it. And I'll just run the free one. But I gotta get that figured out and find out why the hell that's happening. So we'll talk at y'all later. Thank you for coming, and appreciate y'all.